My name's Helen Bacon. I have secondary breast cancer. That's breast cancer that is treatable but not curable. I work for the Open University and I also teach riding for the disabled on the weekends. I like to run, cycle and swim regularly. I also do Pilates. I find that all those things have helped me cope much better with the side effects of my treatment.
My name is Tony Collier. 21 months ago, I was diagnosed with incurable, advanced stage, metastatic prostate cancer and told I may only have 24 months to live. Since then, I've run the London Marathon and several more half marathons, and I believe that continuing to exercise will prolong my life.
We're making this film because we're both really passionate about the role that exercise can play whilst in active cancer treatment. Whilst we all have incurable cancer, we feel that the role that running, swimming, cycling, horse riding, whatever it is, plays in our lives is helping us cope much better with the side effects of treatment and hopefully might give us a longer prognosis. It also helps hugely with mental health, I can't stress that enough.
It certainly seems to be coming out that there is some scientific support for exercise being very therapeutic and helpful in dealing with cancer diagnosis and treatment, certainly.
Apart from retrospective studies looking back at large numbers of patients and looking at fitness levels and survival, there have been some randomised trials looking at patients on chemotherapy. There's at least one trial that showed that in patients where they were randomised to either just normal lifestyle or nothing versus an exercise programme of exercise every second day, either 45 minutes of brisk walking every second day or aerobics, say for 30 minutes to an hour every second day. It was shown in that trial that patients who were in the exercise group did significantly better with regards to their chemotherapy side effects than patients who weren't in that group. Now those patients had lower pain scores, lower nausea scores, less visits to the doctor, and less visits to the nurse, less calls with side effects from the chemotherapy. So that pretty much shows you that doing regular exercise, even while you're on chemotherapy, benefits significantly. Now it's decreasing the symptoms of the side effects of chemotherapy, and that's probably to do with the fact that you're getting the toxins of the chemotherapy out of your system, and you're also dealing with it much better. You're not also putting on as much weight as you might be if you were just had a sedentary lifestyle and feeling tired from chemotherapy. And it's interesting that we recommend to patients that they do some exercise when they're on chemotherapy. And they often think, oh, that not make me too tired, doctor? And the answer is it makes you less tired, because the fatigue that you get often when you're not well with chemotherapy is often to do with the fact that you're not doing much and you're not stimulating your system and you're not getting the toxins out of your system. So I try to recommend to all patients on chemotherapy that if possible could they do some sort of, even if it's just walking in an older person, some sort of regular walking every second day if possible, maybe half an hour if they can do that.
I think the most important thing for a cancer patient's life is actually that we do all live in hope. We're all told our diseases, or not all of us, but some of us are told our diseases are incurable. Incurable is a horrible word. It may be that our life is going to be very quickly curtailed. The reality is that some treatments come along, and every time you get another year from another treatment, it's amazing. So we all live in hope, because without hope, we're hopeless.
Increase the intensity of it and get those knees higher and get the arms moving again.
We've asked Gemma to be involved in this film because she has also been diagnosed with secondary cancer, but she doesn't currently exercise, and we'd like to take this opportunity to show the benefits of exercise at any level and what it does while you're in treatment. So by taking Gemma, who's never exercised, with the ultimate goal of getting her to her first 5K park run, which we will be power walking, we want to demonstrate the highs and lows of getting fitter and getting moving, and how it impacts and improves how you feel about during treatment.
I don't really know that much about exercise at all, because if I'm being honest, I haven't been somebody that's kept fit. Look at me. I just haven't. I've always wanted to. It's always been something, oh, I'll do that, but you never get around to it because work and children. I know this is going to make me do it. It would be always something that I would say I will do, but I've got to do it now because I've got those two, and I know I've got to do it because I know them. I don't know them that well, but I know them enough. I'm not going to get away with this. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having their support for the exercise, but as well for the cancer, because we're all in the same, you know, sort of same position, and I'm looking forward to just being part of it.
Over a 12-week period, we're giving Gemma a training plan based on power walking with lots of stretching and other low-impact exercises, with the intention of getting her to do a 5K power walk at the end of that 12-week period.
So it's the day after my first training session and meeting everybody, and I'm struggling. I didn't expect to feel like this, to be honest. I'm really tired. I've got places that ache that I didn't even know I had. Even just holding the phone up now to speak to it, my shoulder is hurting, and I literally did a few warm-ups like that. It's ridiculous.
And that first week we overdid it a bit, didn't we? Because and everything was a bit achy and painy the following day. So how was the aches and pains now?
They're not too bad now. Yeah, that first day I was miserable. The next day everything hurt. I wasn't doing it again, you know, but with encouragement from you and Helen, I got out there again, did smaller steps, and it's a lot easier now. So I'm on the exercise bike. I've just done. What am I up to? 19 minutes. I'm very nearly at 20 minutes. That's my goal. I've been doing this for a few days now, working up 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because the weather hasn't been very good, so I've not been going out as much as I'd like. I've been doing some warm-ups before I've got on the bike, just to get me used to when I go out doing the walking. But yeah, I'm just proving here that I'm doing it. I'm trying. 20 minutes. I've done 20 minutes. I've done 20 minutes. My legs are bowing, but I've done it.
Being fit's definitely helped me with my treatment plan. When I had sudden progression to my ovaries earlier in the year, I was told by my consultant that the surgeon might not usually want to operate on someone with multiple liver metastases presenting with the condition I was at that point. But he said that he would happily recommend me for surgery on the basis of my physical fitness, and that he would explain to the surgeon that I would recover well from surgery. And actually that all turned out to be true. 3 weeks after the hysterectomy, I did the Great Manchester Run. I walked it, but even so, I wouldn't have been able to do that without the base fitness that I had.
She essentially was so fit that she could just have this surgery. We sorted her problem out very, very quick. The fluid never came back, and then she was back on her chemotherapy tablets within a very short space of time. And obviously that was a massive benefit to her. Her physical fitness and the fact that she is so fit from a heart and lungs point of view and an immune system point of view made a big difference there, and that is very obvious. And she's one of a number of patients whom I could give you anecdotal stories about that are very similar to that.
I think it's so long as they take appropriate professional advice from the healthcare professionals, I'm absolutely convinced that anybody diagnosed with metastatic cancer can continue to exercise and will get some benefit from it. It might only be a very light, easy exercise, and with Gemma we're actually building it around power walking rather than running. So I think anybody can do something, and everybody should certainly try.
Good morning. I'm out. I'm walking Tony, Helen. I am. See? I haven't got my camera with me, so I'm just putting it on my phone because this is a bit of an impromptu. Just getting a little bit faster.
So Gemma, 2 weeks till Park Run. How are you feeling about it?
I'm actually feeling quite good about it, better than I was before.
Cool.
I'm doing a little bit more, more often,
Yeah.
and not aching as much.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the Prosecco and the cake will get me through because I know that's coming at the end.
Totally.
My family are doing it with me. My husband's coming with me,
That's
and the two
so
kids. The two kids don't know about it yet. But it'll be fine. So I'm hoping that as we go forward, getting them into it will mean I'll keep on doing it more.
Great.
So yeah, really looking forward to it actually.
Fantastic. Ready to go?
Ready to go. Yeah, I'm all ready.
And shivering.
I'm shivering because it's really cold.
Did it?
That's amazing. How much fun was that?
I'm shattered. How dare you speak to me now?
You ran some of it. That was just awesome.
I feel brilliant. I didn't think I would do it and carry on and do it. I thought I'd have to keep having a rest, and I actually kept it going all the way around, and I can't believe it.
And ran
And
a
I
bit.
did run a little bit.
Yeah.
I did run a little bit. It took me because I saw everybody else running, so I kind of wanted to, but yeah.
So what's next?
Gonna keep going.
London Marathon. Not. What's next? Prosecco, apparently.
Okay, we've got that covered.
And
Yeah.
keeping the exercise going.
Yes, yeah, I will now. 'cause I
Really
know I
got some
can do
benefit
it.
out of it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
well done,
definitely.
Gemma.
Yeah,
what a
fantastic.
star.
Thank you,
Hey, what a
you too.
star.
Thank you.
Brilliant. That's just
Cheers to Gemma.
Cheers.